Hey, all beautiful souls. I hope you're all doing well. So, today we are going to look at what life is preparing you for. I mean, all the experiences that you are having, all the things that you are going through, why all this is happening, and where it is leading you. That's a question that I'm going to try. Well, I will try to answer with my tarot cards and with my oracle cards. And yeah, let's get started. Let's start with the pile picking. I will use the Greenwich Oracle this time. It's been a while since I've used this deck. So let's see which plant is going to represent our pile number one. Which plant, fruit or vegetable or... okay, neither fruit nor vegetable. We have the bay. The bay is representing pile number one. Let's see which card is going to represent pile number two. I just want a card to jump out on its own, or at least to give me the sensation. Okay, this one. We have potato, at least to give me a sensation that it wants to come. So we have potato for pile number two. Let's see which card is going to represent our final pile. Okay, definitely this card. There are many other cards, but I'll take this one because it was the first one. So we have the fig. Alright, well, you see the cards. Just use your intuition in order to select the one that attracts you the most, the one that somehow shines brighter than the other ones. I mean, your eyes might be fixated on it, or just you will just notice something that will suddenly attract you about this card. This is the voice of your intuition, so select that one. If you have hard time to make your selection, once again you can use the divine timing. I will just explain you how it works. If you come across to this reading between 0 and 20 minutes in your local time, you can select the bay, the first card. If you come across this reading between 21 and 40 minutes in your local time, you can select the potato. And finally, if you reach this reading between 41 and 59 minutes in your local time, you can select the fig. Whichever method fits best to you, whichever method feels right for you, use that one. In the end, just listen to the voice of your intuition. You will see the cards on a bigger screen. Feel free to pause if you need that, and I will meet you in your reading. Hello there, pal number one, for those of you who have chosen the bay. Let's take a look at this card. Well, the keyword for this card is wisdom, and we have a book, and also the book has something like a tarot card or something like a card. So, for some reason, I'm hearing in my head the word destiny, something that is leading you towards your destiny. Also, we have the North Node, which is definitely related with your destiny. I feel that those of you who came to this group, I mean, who chose this group, you have been asking yourself quite often, why am I here? What is my purpose? Why am I on this planet? Why I had to experience all the things that I have experienced, where this is leading me. This type of questions, I feel a bit more philosophical kind of vibe, a bit trying to find that self-inquiry kind of questions and answers to those questions. All right, I will just place the card here, and just to start with, I will use my archetypes in order to just get some random messages from spirit, and then I will proceed with my special tarot card. My special tarot deck, and you will see it. I mean, it's tarot deck that I'm using very often, but it's been a while since I've used it. It is the Lunalpin tarot deck. And we will just try to find the answer to the question where life is taking you and why you are experiencing what you're experiencing. I mean, what's the purpose of all of it? So let's get started. Let's see which cards want to deliver messages to you. This is completely spontaneous and random. I don't have any direction in which I'm going to go. I will just let the cards come and deliver messages for those of you who chose this group. So please, Spirit, what are the messages for my group number 1, for pile number 1? The cards are a bit silent. Okay, these are too many. We have 1, we have the prayer, okay. We have 2 cards, we have the siren, we have the animal, alright. I'm just going to pause for a second. Apologies for the interruption, somebody just came home. Let's see the final card. Please, Spirit, what is the final card for pile number 1? What is the final? Okay, this one wants to come. We have the forest. Okay. All right, let's focus on the cards. We started off with the prayer. For some reason, my attention gets focused on this light that we have on the prayer. For some reason, I'm hearing that somebody's prayers are going to be answered. For some reason, I feel that somebody's just praying, somebody's hoping that they will have some kind of a good outcome. I mean, just looking at this card and seeing this hand coming up, I do feel that whatever has happened in your life, you have grown from it a lot. And you have elevated yourself in some kind of spiritual aspect, and you are reaching towards something divine with this prayer card. That's what I'm feeling. And what I'm hearing as a message is keep going, keep doing the good work that you're doing. Do not stop. And indeed, from the prayer card, I just sense that you are elevating. You're elevating your vibration. You are just becoming a bit more magnetic. And yeah, for some reason, when I just look at this card, the information that I'm receiving is transcending something, reaching something divine, calling out higher forces. This kind of vibe I'm picking up. And I feel that those of you who joined me for this reading, you have been working on yourself, you have been reaching out to some kind of divine powers. I mean, just looking at this card with this hand, definitely something is being reached. I mean, just take a look here. Here we have grass, and we have a hand that is coming out of the grass. So it feels that it is coming underground. So You are pushing through all the obstacles, you are pushing through all the difficulties, and you are reaching something divine, something spiritual. I feel that this card on its own is giving a lot of answers. Whatever you have been through, I feel that it has been going on in this pattern, in this manner, in order to help you reach that spirituality, in order to, let's say, toughen up your soul. I mean, your soul doesn't have muscles, your soul doesn't need any training, but in order for you to realize your own spiritual power, to realize that you are a spiritual powerhouse. Then we have the animal card. Let me look at this card as well. To be honest, today I feel from the cards that they are not relating much with each other. I feel that every single of those cards had message of its own. So from the animal cards, what I feel as a message is that here we are talking about some kind of innocence. We have flowers, we have eye, we have animal. Animal is calling out your basic instincts. The animal card is, it just wants to indicate going to the basics, going to your basic feelings, going to your core, acting from impulse, acting from, well, from pure reflex, without thinking too much, without reflecting too much. So maybe here in this group we have people that are overthinking. Maybe in this group we have people that are suffering from anxiety. And just looking at this animal card, I indeed do sense some kind of pure energy. Purity is the key word that I'm picking up from this card. And I feel that this card wants to say to you to go back to your basics. Try to ignore all the chatter that is going on in your head and try to reach your basics. Try to remind yourself that you are pure being, and I mean, your body can act on its own. Your body is reflecting, has reflexes that are acting on their own. So everything is working the way it is supposed to work. If you have an anxiety, if you are like anxious about future period, about something that is upcoming, this card just wants to say to you, just stay calm and trust your body, trust your instincts, trust that everything is going to flow in a way that is meant to flow. All right, then we have the Siren card. Let me take a look at the Siren. Well, usually when I get the Siren card, I'm getting messages that are related with seduction. This time when I'm looking at the Siren, well, I do feel some kind of magnetic power. I do feel that you are becoming more magnetic for some reason. I feel that you are attracting more. You are attracting either people around you, people are noticing you. There is something magnetic about you. People are feeling magnetized when they're around you. It's like, even if you don't want it, I feel that you are getting the attention of people around you when you walk by, or when you do something, or when you say something. I do feel that somehow you are drawing the attention towards you, whether you want it or not, whether you do it intentionally or not. I feel that many of you are not even doing this intentionally, it's just how it goes with the Siren. But there is that magnetic energy, that magnetic power. There is something very attractive in you that the other people are just drawn to you. That's what I'm feeling. And then we have the Forest. Okay, the Forest. The forest is some kind of a peaceful place. The forest has something to say about maybe you are looking for some kind of an inner peace. Maybe you just need some time alone. Maybe you just need some time in nature. From the forest card, what I pick up as a message is indeed some kind of a fairy tale land, some kind of place where there are animals, there's nature. I just sense some kind of serene energy. It's like being in a bubble where all the noise is isolated. The only noise you hear are the noises of the nature, the noises of birds, animals, running water. And from the forest card, indeed, I sense some kind of necessity to isolate yourself. I do sense also symbiosis. I mean, the word symbiosis just came to me. I feel that this wants to indicate you being able to adapt yourself in environment, or maybe you trying to focus on finding common language with all the different people, with all the different species in the forest. I mean, by that I mean all the people that are surrounding you. But with the forest card, indeed, I sense some kind of serene energy. Even in the card itself, we have this tent-like thing that is in the middle. So it's like being in a bubble, isolating yourself and finding your inner peace. So this card wants to say to you that it is important to be in peace with yourself, and it is important to find that place where you feel serene, where you can just meditate or let all the thoughts go and just listen to the voices of nature, be one with nature, be one with the flow, and just let things be the way they are supposed to be. Alright, I will keep the cards here and I will start with my Nalpin tarot deck in order to find out where life is taking you and where all your experiences, I mean, why you experience all the things that you experience in life. So let me just reshuffle my deck. By the way, these cards are sturdier than the usual cards in tarot that I have, and they might be extremely loud. Just be aware of that. Just beware of that. Here we go. Okay, now let's get started. Please, Spirit, can you tell us where life is taking pile number 1? In which direction life is taking pile number 1? This card wants to come. 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Let's clarify this. Please, Spirit, can you clarify? Okay, the Sun in reverse. And the Hanged Man. Okay. Okay, this is very interesting energy pile number 1. So it has something to do with the cards that we saw above, but it is a bit different. With the 3 of Cups, the general idea that I got is that life is trying to help you see through all the social images, let's say, all the fake societies, all the fakeness that is out there. I do feel that with the 3 of Cups, you are a bit more like observer, somebody who might not exactly fit in all the social bubbles that you see, but somebody who can see through all the BS that all the social bubbles are having. So with the 3 of Cups in reverse, I feel that life is just helping you realize, helping you see through all the fakeness, see through all the things that people are just saying, people are just pretending to be. I mean, I remember in one of my previous readings, I mentioned something about persona, which was, well, it has nothing to do with the persona from Spanish. It is something about all the masks that people are putting on their, I mean, placing on themselves in order to adapt in different situations in their work life or wherever they are meant to adapt. So Yeah, I feel that with this card, you are able to see through that persona, to that fake images that people are portraying. And also, I also think that, I mean, just going to pause for a second. Somebody came home again. I'm back again. There were a lot of interruptions to this reading. Maybe someone is trying to distract you, just like I was distracted. So, where was I? I was explaining something about the persona, and I wanted to mention that some people are just accepting the persona, the fake mask that they are wearing in front of people in society, as their true identity. They get used to it so much that they adopt it as their true nature. So you are able to see through this. You are able to see through all the masks that people are wearing. And with the Three of Cups in reverse, I feel that life is preparing you in order to see the truth, in order to see through all the BS. And we have the Sun card in reverse as well. So definitely see the imperfection. I mean, for some reason, you are like a bright light that is just shining through all the dark areas where most people do not look at. I mean, people might be focused on certain things but miss out the main concept. And I feel that life has prepared you to be that person that is going to see through all those things that most people don't realize or don't notice. I definitely think that in this group we have people who have a bit more philosophical kind of viewpoint, people that are not there into and that are not afraid to just pass the borders of the things that are established as a mainstream. Definitely, I feel that here we have people that are outside of the box thinkers, people that are not traditional, and people that are focused on their true identity. Definitely, here I sense that in this group we have more spiritual people that are trying to find their life purpose, trying to just stay true and authentic. And I'm just happy to see that in the cards as well because I cannot identify myself as such kind of person as well, and I'm glad that I'm not alone in this world. So we have the Hanged Man as well. The Hanged Man is a spiritual card. It is representing Neptune, and to some extent it might want to say that again we have people that are seeing things from a different perspective. I mean, why not look at the world from upside down? Why not just turn upside down and see everything from a different angle? I mean, most people perceive things depending on their viewpoint, and with the Hanged Man, I do feel that life is maybe causing some kind of delays. Maybe things that are supposed to happen in your life sooner, they are not happening, or maybe you have experienced some kind of disappointments that are not, yeah, they are discouraging you. But with the Hanged Man, I feel that everything that you have been through, it has been there for a reason. And definitely I sense that you are being prepared for something bigger. The delays that you are experiencing, they are happening for a reason. They are not something that is going to somehow hinder your path. On the contrary, I feel that they are. I don't know how to explain it. For some reason, my English is just went out the room. But yeah, I feel that it is like some kind of a rocket or something that you are bending, and then you are just letting it fly. And you just let the gravity do its work. I'm not sure if I can explain it correctly, but that's how I see it in my head, and that's how I feel that things are happening for you. It might be currently, it might be most of your lifetime you have experienced this, that things are a bit delayed, things are not happening exactly the way you expect them. But there is a reason for that. Trust me. With the Hanged Man, there is a reason for that. Those delays, those things that are not happening the way that you want them to happen, they are there for a reason, and that reason is not to make you feel bad or anything. On the contrary, it is working for your good because it is making you stronger, and it is like a stepping stone for you. Not stepping stone, but I have hard time to explain this for some reason. The English terms and all the things just went out of my head. But it's like bending something so then it can just launch higher and faster. That's what I'm feeling that it's happening for you. Okay, let's keep going. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more? Can you tell us what the people who chose this group are being prepared for? We have the Temperance, okay. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. And we have the Two of Swords in the bottom of the deck, okay. Pile number one. I don't want to like sugarcoat it. I don't want to keep like I have very hard time to explain myself, but I find you amazing. I mean, the cards that are portraying you, the cards that are talking about you, they are saying really good stuff about you. So with the Temperance card, I feel that you are being prepared to be person that is balancing between earth and other forces, person that is like ambassador. I mean, by ambassador I mean somebody who is either literally dealing with some kind of diplomatic activities, or just a person that is balancing between spiritual, physical, these kind of things. With the Seven of Swords under the Temperance, I feel that indeed, once again, it is confirmed that you are seeing through deceit. You are seeing through all the fakeness and all the deceit. You are like truth seeker, and you are just able to see through all the things that people are trying to display or trying to throw some dust in your eyes. You don't fall for this. You are seeing through everyone's real identity, everyone's real features. So the Temperance card, I feel that you were brought to this planet in order to bring balance, in order to bring balance between earth and sky. I don't know how this is going to sound. I don't know how this is going to be interpreted, but the way I perceive it, indeed it came to me as somebody who is bringing balance between earth and sky. So between physical and between invisible, spiritual, between energy and between physical manifestation of that energy. So we have the Two of Swords in the bottom of the deck as well. From these Two of Swords I sense indeed some kind of very meditative power, like closing your eyes completely and trusting your senses and just finding the way. Closing your eyes in order to see things better rather than, I mean, there is a purpose for this rabbit to be blindfolded. This rabbit needs to go deeper. So I feel that those of you who came to this group, those of you who chose this group, you are all deep researchers. I mean, you are seeking deep within. That's why we have this rabbit with blindfold, because the rabbit wants to see better. By closing its eyes, it is seeing better because it is focused internally rather than focusing on all the external distractions. Okay. I will take one last shuffle, and I feel like stopping here because the energy is indeed very beautiful and overwhelming. I'm having a hard time to explain it to you. Maybe I would just I will just take one more shuffle, but I feel that the cards are speaking quite clearly, and they are They're just saying why you are here, what is your mission. Okay, please Spirit, is there one last message that you want to deliver to my group number one? Pile number one, we have two cards. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, this is interesting. The Hermit under them, and Three of Wands in the bottom of the deck. Okay. Pile number one, once again, your energy is really beautiful. Your energy is really beautiful. I can feel it. So, I don't know from where to start, but I already received the messages that I'm supposed to deliver to you. With the Six of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I do sense that these cards are indicating letting go of something, indicating, let's start with the Six of Wands. With the Six of Wands, I feel that Spirit is saying to you to let go of pride, let go of ego, let go of desire to be the best, or I mean, you probably notice how people are competitive, how everyone is trying to be the best, everyone is trying to have more, everyone is trying to acquire more. So with the Six of Wands in reverse, I feel that Spirit wants to say to you, just don't pay attention to this. You are not like them. You don't need to be better. You don't need to... You are perfect the way you are. You don't need to compare to anyone else. And with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, here from this card I'm picking up the word expectations. I mean, everyone might have expectations for this or that. And with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I feel that Spirit wants to say to you, just let go of expectations as well. I mean, live and enjoy every single moment. You don't need to expect this or that. This or that will come to you eventually. Just enjoy every single moment. I mean, if you are on a destination and you are, let's say, traveling somewhere, well, if you are focused so much on that end point of your destination, you might miss out all the interesting sceneries that you are seeing through the window while you are getting there. You might miss out all the other things that are appearing on the road. So, the Seven of Pentacles, I feel that Spirit wants to say to you, just enjoy every single moment and let go of any kind of expectations if you are having sort of expectations. Under these cards we have the Hermit. The Hermit is once again a very spiritual card. I feel that the Hermit and the Hanged Man, they're quite similar in energy. The Hanged Man is representing Neptune, while the Hermit is representing Virgo. I mean, Pisces and Virgo are laying on the same axis, and they are like two sides of a coin. They are like two things that is actually one. So with the Hermit in an upright position under these two cards, I feel that Spirit wants to say to you, just be who you are, be humble. You don't need any of those things that most people are trying so hard to get. You are not like them. Your path is different. You are just... I don't want to say that you are you are more special than anyone else, but your path is more spiritual. Your path is more internal. Your path is more modest. You are not... well, that's what I'm picking up from the Hermit. That's what I'm picking up from this card here. Indeed, I feel some kind of spiritual energy, and the power of the energy that I'm feeling is really overwhelming. I mean, I have really hard time to talk and to explain myself. All my grammar, all my vocabulary, everything is just gone out of the door, out of the window. So yeah, from the Hermit once again, I feel that Spirit wants to say to you, Just keep walking on your path. You are going to get where you belong. You are going to get to the page, to the chapter that you are meant to shine. But meanwhile, enjoy the journey. Even the bad times have something good. Even the difficulties are holding something within themselves that are helping you grow, and they are just memories. I mean, everything is turned into a memory. Just enjoy every single step of your journey, because it is leading you somewhere. It is leading you to your true self. And we have the Three of Wands in the bottom of the deck, and this is a very good this is a very good ending to this reading, because in this Three of Wands you can see that we have a rabbit that is standing there waiting for the ship to arrive and holding those white flags, which is a symbol of peace. Definitely you are a peacemaker. Definitely you are somebody who just brings peace. And I just sense that white light, that bright light kind of energy that is coming from you. So with the Three of Wands, what I pick up as a message, as a general energy, Spirit wants to say to you that you are a builder. You are somebody who is meant to build something new. You are somebody that is meant to bring up something new, something, well, it doesn't have to be something new, but I do sense that you're just going to form something. Either people will be around you, or just I just sense that you have some kind of a very important role on this planet, on this earth, and I sense that there is a bright light around you that is guiding you and that is protecting you. Okay, well, pile number one, I will stop here. I hope that those messages that I delivered to you were enough. Maybe I will do another reading like this one in order to go deeper in this, but for now I'm going to stop. If you enjoyed this reading, if you find it useful, please don't hesitate to click on the like button in order to help more people find the right messages for themselves. And also feel free to click on the subscribe button, because this is helping me grow, and it is actually helping me immensely by motivating me to keep making more and more content for all the collective. So that was it for today. Thank you very much for staying with me until the end. Sending you many blessings, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye! Hello there, pile number two. For those of you who chose the potato, let's take a look at the potato. The potato is saying to you grounding. We have the sign Virgo, which is earth sign, but at the same time we have tarot cards, which are a bit more spiritual, a bit deeper. So I do feel that life is calling you to be a bit more grounded, to connect with Mother Earth, to connect with nature. At the same time, explore a bit more. That's also a message that I'm hearing. Explore, go deeper within yourself in order to find the answers that you are seeking. But also I sense a bit more active energy from the Virgo sign that is on this card. It's like keep moving, don't stop, stay grounded, and keep exploring yourself. Life is leading you where you are meant to be. So do not hesitate, do not question yourself and your decisions. You are being led to do the right moves. You are being led to go to the right path. So I will just place this card here, and I will take some archetypes in order to get some random messages, although I was already receiving some random messages just from this single card. Okay, first I'm going to reshuffle a bit. I will do it like this. It might be a bit loud, apologies in advance. Okay, so please, Spirit, what messages do you have for my pile number two? What are the messages for pile number 2? What would you like to communicate with the people who chose this pile? Okay. We have the storm. We have the king. Okay. We have the stone. And we have the prayer. Okay. You have very interesting cards, pile number 2. I mean, in the previous pile, the cards were a bit more spiritual like. I mean, you also have spiritual cards, but here the cards are mixture between something that is a bit more grounded, a bit more earthly, but at the same time combined with a little bit more spirituality. Similar thing from the potato. I mean, the potato is a vegetable that is just growing underground, and it is quite sturdy. It has strong connection with Mother Earth. But at the same time, there is something quite mysterious about the potato. That's what I'm picking up from your vibe as well, and from the cards that came up. So we are starting this reading with the storm card. Let me take a look at the storm. There is a lot going on from the storm card. I'm not sure if the storm is hitting you right now or it has calmed down, it has passed away. But from the storm card, I am sensing something like identity crisis. I am sensing that you are looking for answers. I am sensing that some of you are feeling lost, as if there is some kind of a hurricane that is going on and you're looking for a shelter. So this card is saying to you that if there are too many confusions, if there are too many things that are happening in a chaotic manner, if those things are outside of your control, there isn't anything for you to do besides accept it the way it is and just try to find safe place, something to hold on to. Once again, it has something to do with grounding. Find something that helps you ground yourself and wait for the storm to pass. After the storm passes, you will have clarity, you will have clear sky, and you will see it clearly. You will see what is happening actually and in which direction you are moving. Then we have the king. Okay, in the king we have a palm. It's like giving up some kind of orders that are coming from a higher authority, something higher. Maybe some of you are dealing with authority figures. Maybe some of you are dealing with some kind of legal situations as well. But indeed, from the king, I am sensing power. Either you are the one who has that power that can govern around, that can just give orders, or you are the one that is receiving orders from someone else. I mean, someone is having power over you. It's like someone is trying to give you orders and dominate over you. That also could be the case from the king card. I'm just trying to find out more from the single card that we have here. But indeed, for now, only this message is coming to me. I'm focused on this red circle. It's like some kind of a mark, something that is being accepted to be the way it is. I mean, as if somebody has gained authority, somebody has been in a higher position in something that maybe you think that they don't belong. But I perceive that it is the way it is. I mean, what I get as a message here is that there isn't much you can do about this. I think that I'm connecting with a small percentage of you with this message, because this is a collective reading. Not everything is going to resonate for you, but for a small group of you, I feel that the situation with that king, with that person that has some kind of power either over you or just some kind of power in general, and you find it unfair, there is not much you can do about it. You just have to accept it and let it be. If it is happening the way it is happening, then there is a reason for it. Maybe you cannot see it, but it is there, and later on probably you will see why. Then we have the stone card. Let me take a look at the stone. Okay. We have interesting shapes and interesting figures, but from the stone card, I'm literally hearing the message diamonds are forever. I don't know why. I do sense some kind of a sturdy energy. I do sense that the people who chose this group, they are very tough, they are very strong. Maybe not physically strong, but strong in spirit, strong in will, strong desire to keep pushing forward, to keep moving forward. And that's what I'm picking up from the stone card. I sense resilient people, people that are strong, people that are just endure things. I mean, you are not how to say it, if I remember correctly from school, there was a philosopher that was saying that people are like bushes. They do not break. They can bend over as much as possible, but they never break. They just bend and then they go back to their natural state. So that's what I'm picking up from your vibe. I feel that whatever challenges you are facing, whatever is going on in your life, you do not break. You are just resilient. You are strong and resilient. Then we have the prayer card. Well, from the prayer card, here I sense some kind of a breakthrough, because we have this hand that is reaching some kind of a higher power, some kind of a higher energy. So indeed, from the prayer, I sense that those of you who are joining me in this group, in this pile, you are somehow elevating yourself. You are somehow clearing up your aura, just lifting up your frequency, becoming more magnetic. I just sense that you are reaching out to something. Either your prayers are being heard, or, well, it's not about the prayers actually. It is more like you yourself, you are becoming a bit more elevated, a bit more spiritual, someone who is vibrating higher. It's like after overcoming all the obstacles, after being through all the challenges, you are finding spirituality. Well, some people might say you find God, but it's not like finding God, it's more like realizing the conception of God, realizing that the power lies within you, and you are part of a whole, you are part of an entire universe. And there are many things that are not visible with a simple eye. So I just sense that you are lifting up your vibration, let's say. Okay, let's proceed with my tarot cards that I have for you today. I'm going to use my Lunalpin tarot deck, which is one of my favorite decks because it has cute bunnies, but the cards are a bit bigger than the other ones and they are sturdier, so they produce weird sounds. I mean, not weird sounds, but their sounds are quite loud when I'm reshuffling, so beware of that. Okay, let's get started. Okay. So, please, Spirit, can you answer the core question? Where life is taking pile number 2, Queen of Wands in reverse and Wheel of Fortune. Let's clarify this. Temperance, okay. And in the bottom we have Strength in reverse. Okay, very interesting. So Pile number 2, you got 3 major arcanas in just one shuffle to the question where life is taking you. So, starting off with the Queen of Wands, I feel that life is somehow toning you down. Life somehow is making you calm down your energy and trust more your internal power, trust more your intuition, the voice that comes within. And next to this card we have the Wheel of Fortune, which wants to indicate that something is changing for you. Maybe one part of your life was a bit darker, a bit more difficult, full of challenges, but the wheel is in motion. I mean, I feel that things are spinning and you are going to reach a point where things are going to get much more beneficial for you. That's what I'm picking up from the Wheel of Fortune here. I feel that something is shifting within your life, and as you go, you experience the good things, you experience the bad things, and all the experiences that you experience, they are helping you grow, they are helping you become who you are. They are just shaping your personality, they are shaping you as a complete person. Then we have the Temperance under these cards as a clarifying card. Well, Temperance is card of a balance, so I feel that life always tries to balance you. Life tries to help you reach that middle road, that middle point, which is the point of balance and stability. So whatever you are experiencing it in order to find your inner safety and your inner balance. I mean, we have a rabbit that is moving the water from one cup to another cup, and this rabbit is like a healer. So I feel that you are being divinely guided, pile number 2. Whatever you are doing, wherever life takes you, whatever challenges you are experiencing, you are divinely guided by all those things. I mean, you are not alone and you are just being taken care of. Everything is balanced, even if for some of you doesn't feel like that. I feel that everything is the way it is supposed to be in your life. I mean, you are being divinely guided to walk a certain path. Then we have the Strength card in reverse. The Strength card in reverse, for some reason I'm picking up letting go of ego. Just let me take a better look at this card. We have a rabbit that is challenging a lion and is not afraid of the lion. This card came in reverse. Well, I feel that some of you are kind of questioning yourself. Do I have the strength to endure this? Do I have strength to keep going? But I do feel that the other cards that came up, they just want to indicate that yes, you do have it. You are being guided. I mean, I do sense that life keeps pushing you forward, whether you want it or not. You are not staying in the same kind of position. I mean, it's true that we have the Stone card. The Stone card is about permanence, about lasting experience. Also, we have the Potato. Potato is about grounding yourself. So maybe things are happening a bit slow. Maybe some of you are afraid to get out of your comfort zone with the Strength. Maybe the things that are outside of your comfort zone are scaring you. But whether that is happening or not, life just takes you and moves you where you are meant to be. So just relax and trust the journey. Trust that you are getting where you're supposed to get. Okay, let's take more messages for you, pile number 2. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more where life... The cards are coming on their own for you. They don't even wait for me to say the question or anything. The cards just want to communicate with you. We have the Strength again in reverse, and we have the Two of Swords. Let's clarify them. We have the Page of Swords under them, and we have the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so yeah, with the Strength card in reverse, I feel a little bit of anxiety. I feel that you might be scared, you might be insecure and not sure where actually you are heading. And with the Two of Swords next to it, indeed there is that uncertainty, there is that not knowingness. But just take a look at this rabbit. I mean, do you think that this rabbit is there blindfolded holding those swords because somebody did this to this rabbit? It's actually the rabbit put that blindfold on its own, because it is time to focus within yourself. It is time to isolate all the external things, because everything that is outside of you is sort of a distraction. Distractions come and go. It's not a lasting experience. The only thing that is lasting, once again, I'm hearing diamonds are forever. The only thing that is lasting and is immortal is your soul, and your soul is within you. By blindfolding yourself, by closing your eyes for the external distractions, you are focusing within yourself, and you are on a journey to discover your soul. So I feel that the cards are just saying to you, focus within yourself. Focus on the internal, not on the external. And we have the Page of Swords under these cards. The Page of Swords, I feel that we are talking about some kind of a bravery. I feel that my tarot deck wants to say that you are a brave soldier with this cute rabbit that is holding its sword in its hands. Even though you might have insecurities, even though you might have difficulties, you are a brave soldier and you just keep going forward. And we have the King of Swords in the bottom of the deck as well. The King of Swords appeared in reverse, which wants to indicate that a lot of things might not be clear for you. I mean, a lot of things might not seem quite logical, quite clear. Maybe it's a bit difficult for you to overcome or just fight with all the... For some reason I'm hearing the word anxiety. I feel that some of you that are joining this group, you are experiencing something like anxiety, something like intensive thoughts that are going on in your head, and you keep thinking, what will be the next step, what should I do next, how should I plan this, or how should I plan that. So with the King of Swords in reverse, I feel that this just wants to indicate some kind of challenges, but challenges of the mind, challenges of thinking, challenges of trying to be logical. And the answer is just be simple with this Page of Swords. With this Page of Swords that is holding its sword in its hand. Just try to keep things more simple and try to not overthink. Just try to focus on every single moment and enjoy every single moment, which is the most important thing. Alright, let's take more cards for you, pile number 2. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about pile number 2? Why they are experiencing what they are experiencing in life? Where they are headed? Where life is taking them? Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. Interesting. We have the Ten of Cups under it, and we have the Star card. Okay, this message came very, very, very interesting, pile number 2. So, to answer the question why you are experiencing what you are experiencing, where life is taking you, we got the Eight of Swords, and under it we got the Ten of Cups. So this wants to say one thing. You are in some kind of mental prison, you are in some kind of isolation, because you can see that this bunny is surrounded by swords, and it is blindfolded indeed. Its hands are tied up. So this card wants to say to you that you are in some kind of, I mean, you are struggling because of your mind. You are struggling because of your thoughts, because of the things. But deep down, there is that potential for happiness. There is that inner peace, inner happiness. So I do feel that Spirit wants to say to you about the internal and external. Here I sense that there are two different worlds within you. One world is internal one, which is supposed to be world of peace, and the other one is the external world, which is the world of constant changes. So Spirit once again wants to say to you, focus on your inner peace. Everything comes from your inner peace. So as long as you feel peace within yourself, everything else, it will be peaceful for you. I mean, it won't even matter to you actually. That's a secret to most of the mindfulness studies and all the other things. Once you discover peace within yourself, everything else is peaceful. Everything else is just flowing. So in order to free yourself from those Eight of Swords, you just need to focus on all the good things, all the things that are working for you, in order to let go of all the blockages, all the anxieties, all the mental, not issues, but let's say mental blockages that might come up. And in the bottom of the deck we have the Star card. The Star card just wants to say to you, just be positive and shine bright like a star, because just looking at the Star card, I just sense that positive vibe. I just sense that this rabbit wants to say to you, focus on the good things in order to attract those good things, and just pour out all the bad juju, all the negative stuff. Just looking at this water that is flowing down. So yeah, in general, Spirit wants to say to you to focus on positivity in order to see things from a more positive perspective, and also in order to attract more positivity in your life. So yeah, I don't feel, to be honest, to draw any more cards than the ones that I have already taken. So the overall message for you is to just keep it simple and just keep going. Life is taking you where you're meant to go. You don't have to worry about it too much. Just stay grounded and just be like, just know that happiness is something that is within you. It's not outside of you, it is inside of you. Once you discover it, it is there. Once you discover it, I mean, you won't have to search for it on external things. You'll just be forever at peace within yourself. Alright, so this was your reading, pile number 2. If you enjoyed the messages that you heard, if you find it useful and resonating, please don't hesitate to click on the like button in order to help more people find it. And also feel free to subscribe for my channel, because your subscription is helping me grow, and also it is motivating me to just keep making more and more content for all the collective. So that was it for today. Thank you very much for being with me until the end. Sending you many blessings, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye. Hello there, pile number 3, for those of you who have chosen the fig. Okay, what I feel from the fig is some kind of a very abundant energy. I mean, the keyword for this card is the word vitality. We have the sign Taurus, we have a snake. I don't know why I just think of some kind of Greek gods or goddesses of wine, some kind of abundance, a little bit of hedonistic kind of pleasure seeking and enjoying life kind of vibe from this card. I'm not sure if it's resonating for those of you who came to this reading, but indeed the keywords are, I mean, the key elements that I'm picking up are vitality, just being alive, just enjoying every moment, enjoying life and all the blessings that life is offering to you. So it might be blessings as material abundance, or it might be blessings in different kind of ways, but just enjoying and also being wise. We have the snake here, and Taurus, it is quite earthly sign, it is fixed earth sign. So indeed, blessings and abundance are the key thing that are coming to me. And I will just place this card here, and later we will see how it's going to resonate. I mean, if we will get more messages that will make what I just sensed complete. So let's get started with my archetypes card, my wild and unknown archetypes. I will use these cards in order to just get some general messages for you, what Spirit wants to communicate with you. And then I will move towards the core question, which was where life is taking you, why you're experiencing what you're experiencing, what you're being prepared for. So let's reshuffle. Please, Spirit, what messages you want to deliver to my pile number 3? What are your messages for pile number 3? For group 3? We have the Venom. Okay. Interesting start. We have the Mountain. Okay. We have the Dead Ends. Alright. And let's take one last card. The last card is Anima Mundi. Okay, pile number 3, just general impression. I'm not saying anything firm, anything concrete, but my general impression here is that we have a lot of contradictory cards that came up. So the messages are a little bit contradictory, a little bit paradoxical. So let's get started with the cards one by one. We have the Venom. From the Venom card, I do sense a little bit of sacrifice in energy. Somebody that is taking venom, taking the bitter side, taking the hardships in order to, let's say, purify things. By that I mean either purify some kind of a karma, either just make things better. I mean, what I get from this card, I get the message that somebody's taking all the venom within themselves in order to gain immunity to that venom, and also to protect the other people from being affected by the venom. So this type of energy I'm picking up from this card. I'm not sure if it's resonating for you. I'm not sure how it's going to resonate for you. But yeah, from the Venom card, indeed, I am sensing somebody that is taking all the hardships, taking all the bullets, let's say, taking all the difficulties in order to grow stronger, in order to gain their own antibodies, in order to reach a period where things are going to go much easier. And next to the Venom, we have the Mountain cards. The Mountain cards, mountains usually mean challenges, climbing something. But once you climb to the top of the mountain, then things are getting easy. So I feel that Spirit wants to say about overcoming challenges once again, climbing up the mountain and finding the path that is leading you towards that midpoint here. Because here in the midpoint we have a person that is standing. This person is like inside the mountain. It actually feels like some kind of a volcano mountain to me. So it has some kind of firepower, some kind of feelings and emotions that are... I feel that there is some kind of potential that is within you. Sleeping potential, because we have sleeping volcano here. I mean, nowhere in the description of this card it is mentioned about this, but I just sense this kind of vibe, and just looking at the card, it is leading me there. So I definitely feel that there is some kind of sleeping potential within you, potential that is waiting to be awakened and just to get out like a volcano. But indeed, from the mountain card, we are talking about overcoming challenges, climbing up in order to go easily down, experiencing the hardships first in order to experience the easier part, or even, I mean, just to see things from a higher perspective, just to see things from up above in order to gain some kind of a clarity. That's what I'm picking up from the mountain. Then we have the dead end. The dead end card is saying something about limits, about being on some kind of a crossroad, being on some kind of a road that is not allowing you to pass through. Maybe those of you who are joining this reading, you have experienced dead ends in your life. Maybe there were a lot of doors that were just slamming in front of you. I mean, maybe you wanted that job or that thing in your life and you just couldn't reach it. I mean, the door just slammed before you. And yeah, with the dead end card, I just feel that there are things that were just not meant for you. There are things that are just not meant for you to experience in this lifetime. But it's not like I actually sense that it is for your own best, because you have chosen a certain pattern in which you want to live your life. I mean, you have chosen it by soul, not by your human being kind of logical will. You have chosen those things that you are experiencing on a soul level, and all the things that are feeling like a dead end, they are there in order to redirect you, in order to say to you, no, this is not something that you should go through. Is something else for you. So even this hand that we have in this card, I mean, we have the hand, the palm like this, like stop, don't go there. So this card is saying to you that you might have experienced dead ends, but the dead ends are not actually something bad. They are like redirectors. They are just saying to you, redirect yourself, change your direction, because this is not something that you are supposed to experience in this lifetime. There are other things that you have chosen, your soul has chosen. And finally we have Anima Mundi. Well, Anima Mundi is a card of everything, card of abundance, having all the symbols, having all the elements. So, I mean, from this card I'm sensing some kind of abundance. From the Anima Mundi I'm also sensing some kind of abundance. And also this card has star shape. So something is shining like a star, something is bright like a star. Maybe your personality is quite bright. Maybe people are noticing you. Maybe you are quite magnetic. That also could be the case. But from the Anima Mundi, indeed, I am sensing that things are aligning, things are opening up for you. I mean, I feel that the universe has a lot to give to you. That's the main thing that I'm picking up from this card. That's why I wanted to say that your cards seem a bit controversial, they seem a bit paradoxical, but I feel that there is a reason for the cards to appear like this. I mean, they're just portraying that that journey, going through things, experiencing things, learning things, and then enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying the fruits of all the hardships. I mean, after overcoming the hardships, enjoying the easier parts. Okay, I will just place the cards a bit higher and still keep them around, because maybe more messages will pop up that will relate to the cards that we already have. And I will start with my cute bunnies, with my Lunalpin deck. I'm just going to reshuffle. By the way, it could be a little bit loud. I mean, These cards are sturdier than my other decks. And yeah, when I reshuffle them, they produce pretty loud sounds, so just beware of it. I warned you. Okay. So let's see. Please, Spirit, can you tell us in which direction life is taking pile number 3? Why pile number 3 is experiencing what they are experiencing in life, where life is taking them. Okay, this card wanted to come. High Priestess in reverse. We are starting with the High Priestess. Okay. Let's clarify the High Priestess. Oh, we have a Hanged Man and we have the Death card. Oh my god, pile number 3. Your cards are really interesting. Let's see what we have in the... We have the Hierophant in reverse in the bottom of the deck. Oh my god. Pile number 3, you are literally giving me chills. I mean, we have 4 major arcanas. We have the High Priestess and the Hierophant next to each other. We have that divine couple. They are both in reverse, but they are next to each other. And then we have the Death card and the Hanged Man. I definitely feel strong Scorpio energy here in this pile. Because, I mean, Scorpio is a sign of, not duality, but sign of experiencing death in order to be reborn, experiencing dark energies in order to find the light. So definitely until now I feel this type of pattern in this pile, in this group of people. And to be honest, I don't even know how to approach this card that came up, because I feel some kind of overwhelming energy. I mean, 4 major arcanas and a divine couple in reverse. Okay, let's get started. First we have the High Priestess in reverse. And from the High Priestess in reverse, I feel that life wants to say to you, listen to your intuition. Your intuition is the key. Your intuition is leading you towards something more profound. And under the High Priestess we have the Death card and the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is actually in reverse as well. So life is saying to you that you might need to make some sacrifices along the way with the Hanged Man in reverse. Maybe some of you don't want to make those sacrifices, but whether you want or don't want, I mean, we have the Death card. You cannot negotiate with death. When something needs to end, when something needs to go in your life, it just goes. It is being taken away. But it is being taken away for a new sunrise, for a new chapter in your life. So I feel that the cards here just want to say to you to not fight the natural flow of life, just to surrender to life and to accept all the things that are coming and all the things that are going, because this is the natural flow, this is the natural way of things happening. And the High Priestess in reverse as well is indicating, once again, going deeper within yourself. And I don't know why, by saying this, in my head I'm imagining some kind of drops of water that are dropping, like, I just imagine some kind of a dark space and just drops of water, like concentrating, focusing. This might be invitation to meditation for those of you that are joining this group, but also it might indicate just focusing within yourself once again. I mean, the High Priestess is a card of a lot of mystery, card of a lot of secrets, and also card of a lot of depth. So having this card to begin with in the reading, I mean, there is something very deep going on. I mean, those of you who came to this group, I do sense that there is some kind of endless depth within you. I mean, we have the Anima Mundi to start with. There is everything that is, I mean, it's like you are containing a mini universe within yourself. And we have the Hierophant in reverse as well, which wants to indicate that your path might not be traditional. I mean, all the norms that we are facing in life, all the things that people are experiencing, for you, they might not be happening in the traditional way as for everyone else. So do not get focused on traditions and things that are happening to the other people. I mean, do not try to compare yourself. I do feel that your path is kind of more distinct and more profound. And in order to make it easier, once again, the High Priestess is saying to you, listen to your intuition, just focus. Listen to those drops of water or something that just helps you focus. Okay. And also having the divine counterpart here. Well, I do sense some kind of a spiritual energy pile number 3. Definitely there is something very spiritual about you. Maybe some of you haven't discovered it yet. But I do feel also that necessity to focus on simplicity. Finding divine, finding gods in something simple. I just felt saying this, focusing on simple moments, simple things, rather than focusing on something that is more complex and complicated. Okay, let's keep going. So, what else? I mean, please, Spirit, can you tell us where life is taking my pile number 3? Where life is taking my pile number 3? We have the Two of Cups in reverse, okay. Let's clarify those Two of Cups. This card wants to come. We have the Justice in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, so pile number 3, I feel that for some of you this is a message for your love life. Just going to organize the cards a bit so it looks kind of more aesthetic. Okay. Yeah, it looks better like this. So, with the Two of Cups, I feel that for some of you this is a love-related message, or even if it's not love-related message, it has something to do about balance between you and someone else or other people in general. Just take the messages as they resonate for you. So, with the Two of Cups, life or spirit just wants to say to you that there is some kind of imbalance, and we have the Justice card under it in reverse position, which wants to indicate that there are some sort of injustice. There is some sort of injustice that is going on in your life, and for some of you, this might be in your love life. If it's not your love life, it is between your connections. I mean, your connections with other people. Something is not being balanced because we have the Justice, we have the scales here, and we have the Sword. Since this card came in reverse, I feel that Spirit just wants to say that something in your love life or in your interactions, I feel that it is on focus. I mean, I don't know why I feel that you might have a lot of number 2s in your, somewhere in your birth chart or in your ID, or I just feel the number 2 is significant for you. I feel that connections with other people are significant for you. And I feel that there is a focus on that aspect in your life in general. Maybe through meeting other people, maybe by confronting other people, you are paying some kind of a karma, or if it's not karma, it's just some kind of a reflection that is, I mean, other people are reflecting images on you in order to help you find who you are, in order to help you find in which direction you are growing, in which direction you are moving. And in the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Wands in reverse. This card, when I see this card, the message that comes to my mind is give up the fight. I mean, do not try to pull things in your favor or in your direction. Just give up the fight and let things go naturally. Let things unfold the way they are supposed to unfold. I mean, by trying to direct things in a certain direction, you are not going to achieve anything. Here we are talking about some kind of lack of synchronicity, lack of syncing with another person, or just people in life, in your life in general. So the Five of Wands, the general vibe here is something like a lesson, something that tells you just give it up, let it be, accept it as it is. It might not feel fair, it might not be balanced with the justice, but just let it be. And I mean, there isn't much you can do about it. This is some kind of a focus, this is some kind of a lesson that you need to learn through that injustice. This is some kind of life lesson that life wants to teach you through unjust situations or unjust one-on-one connections with another person. I mean, connection with another person in your love life, basically. Okay, let's try to find out more. Please, Spirit, what other messages from life you have for my pile number 3, for the people who chose this pile? We have 8 of Wands in reverse. Okay, another reversed card. Let's clarify it. We have 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay, once again reverse card. And in the bottom we have the Strength card in reverse. Okay. Pile number 3, having all those reverse cards, I feel that life wants to say to you that there is just necessity to let go. There is necessity to give up on something. I'm not sure what is going on in your life. I'm not sure what kind of aspirations you have. But here I sense that there is necessity to just let go and give up. Just let things breathe, let things expand in their own manner. So we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. The 8 of Wands is some kind of a fast energy, some kind of... it reminds me of that volcano. Well, it is not a volcano, it's just volcano in my head probably. But there is some kind of suppressed fire energy. The Wands are fire elemental, they have fire element in them. So Spirit wants to say to you that there might be some kind of dormant fire within you, once again, something that you are suppressing, but it is building up in you. And we have the 6 of Wands in reverse as well, another Wands card. The 6 of Wands, I do sense that Spirit wants to say to you to give up on comparing yourself to the others. I mean, the 6 of Wands is card of victory, achieving something. So life is not only achievements. I mean, just going through life in order to get this or get that and get better at this or be better than that person, that's not the purpose of life. That's not something that Spirit wants you to aim for. Spirit wants to say to you, just let go of all this. You will breathe much easier. You will feel much more relieved if you just let go of all those things. If you let go of any kind of expectations that society might expect from you, you will just find yourself. You will just find that you have an entire universe within yourself. If you let go of all the layers that have been placed in your life, either by society or by people around you. And we have the Strength card in reverse in the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the Strength card in reverse is indicating some kind of fears. I don't know why I'm picking up fear to be yourself, fear to express yourself, fear to Be your genuine, authentic self. This might click with some of you, or maybe with most of you. But we have the Eight of Wands as well. It's like suppressing your voice, suppressing your communication, the words that you want to say, and they are building up like a volcano within you, and they are just going to explode one day probably. But with the Strength card in reverse, indeed, I'm sensing like I'm sensing a bit fear to be you, fear to face face yourself, because here definitely we have a face-off. I mean, we have a rabbit facing a lion, and the rabbit is not afraid. The rabbit is looking the lion right in the eyes. So I feel that Spirit wants to say to you, don't be afraid to be you. Don't be afraid to be your authentic self. Because life is not going to attack you. I mean, the lion is not going to attack you. You can see that the lion is just standing there and staring at the eyes of this rabbit and wondering how come this rabbit can be so brave. Rather than running away and being hunted down, the rabbit is just standing there and staring at the eyes of this lion and saying, I'm not afraid. Okay, let me take a look at the timer. Okay, the time is almost it's almost done, but I was going to say the time is up, but that's a Dutch kind of thing. Okay, let's take one last shuffle. Please, Spirit, can you give one last message to pile number 3? Can you give one last message to pile number 3? Okay. We have 3 of Pentacles in reverse, another reversed card. I'm trying to find the card to... Okay, this one definitely. Emperor. Okay, this makes the message more clear to me, at least. And at the bottom of the deck we have the 7 of Cups. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, yes. So I will just place the cards here. And I will tell you right away what I felt. We have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles is card of being in cooperation, cooperating with someone, relying on someone in order to achieve some kind of result that you are striving for. You are all as a group striving for some kind of a result. So having this card in reverse, I feel that Spirit wants to say to you that you are the person yourself, you have the power, and you should rely on your own power. You don't have to expect someone else to do the things for you, because you are quite powerful on your own. We have the Emperor under this card. The Emperor is one of the strongest masculine energy. Well, it is the strongest masculine energy in Tarot. So Spirit wants to say to you that you have all the power. So whenever you face something that you cannot achieve, just trust in yourself. Trust in yourself that you are capable. You don't need anyone else to do things for you. You can do them on your own as well. You are quite reliable, and I just sense like powerhouse kind of energy from these cards. And at the bottom of the deck we have the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is a card of hesitation, having many choices and having a hard time to select. But since this card came in reverse as well, I do feel that Spirit wants to say to you that even though there might be choices in your life, even though it might feel like you have choices, life is taking you on your own destination. I mean, you are being guided, and you are being guided on the path that you are meant to walk. I mean, there isn't any other path. You are just following the road that is meant for you. So be brave, be confident. You have the power. You are actually a powerhouse. And you can rely on others as well. I mean, the Three of Pentacles, you can rely on others as well. You can cooperate with others, but don't expect others to make your dreams come true, because you are the one who can do that. You are a powerhouse. You have the power within you. You have the emperor power here. So that's the message that Spirit wanted to deliver to you as a last one. So if you enjoyed your messages pile number 3, if you enjoyed this reading, please don't hesitate to click on the like button, because this will help more people discover this reading and get the right messages for themselves. And also feel free to click on the subscribe button, because your subscription will help me immensely. Actually, your subscription means the world to me, because it stimulates me to just motivates me, not stimulates me. It motivates me to just keep going and making more and more readings for the collective. And yeah, that was it. Thank you very much for being with me until the end. Sending you many, many blessings. Stay strong as you are, and I'll meet you again in my next video. Bye!